What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we have Bad Bunny's first signature shoe with Adidas, which is called Badbo 1.0. This shoe will be coming up next on the channel, so stay tuned. As you can see on the box, it reads Adidas Potter Bad Bunny. And it has this Adidas tag on it, which reads Spring Summer 2026. It has the Adidas Trifoil logo. It has the model, which is Badbo 1.0. And taking a look at the sizing tag, it reads Badbo 1.0. Colorway is Earth Strata, off-white. And I was able to pick this up in a size 12.5. Here's a quick look at the side of the box. It has the Adidas print punched out. We also have this flap. And here's a quick look underneath the lid of the box. Again, you have the Adidas Trifoil logo. And you also have this Puerto Rico stamp underneath the Adidas logo. And these shoes did ship out of Puerto Rico, but the shoes do come individually wrapped. And here you have it, guys. The Badbo 1.0 Earth Strata and off-white colorway. Give you a quick 360 of the shoe, and we'll jump into the details of it. Starting off with the lateral side of the shoe. And here's a look at the medial side of the shoe. And here's the rear shot of the shoe. And last but not least, here's a look at the outsole. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into this shoe. But real quick, before we get into the details, I do want to give an overview and backstory of the shoe, which shouldn't take very long. But as I speak, I will rotate the shoe to give you closer looks of it. Let's get into it. So coming off of 3 Grammy wins and Album of the Year win, Adidas and Bad Bunny decided to do a shock drop the following day, which was this past Monday. And also Bad Bunny's first signature shoe with Adidas comes in this earth tone colorway. And this shoe is also numbered and limited to a total of 1,994 pairs. As you can see on the heel count of the shoe, my pair comes in at 1,955 out of 1,994. And Adidas and Bad Bunny decided to limit these pairs to 1,994 to commemorate Bad Bunny's birth year, 1994. But yeah, as I stated, this shoe did shock drop this past Monday for a price tag of $160. And I would say it was very fast shipping from Puerto Rico to the States. But let's go ahead and get into the shoe, take a look at the overall materials used on the shoe and just the overall execution of it. So let's take a look at it from top to bottom, starting with the sock liner, which comes in like a terry cloth style sock liner, decently padded. Really like the bounce back feel to the padding and cushioning. And I really do like the overall design of the heel counter sock liner area. As you can see, it almost has like an offset design to it. Try to give you an overhead shot. Very different and unique style to it. But moving into the upper ankle collar section of the shoe, it is like a soft mesh material that's used. And you also have your Adidas Trifoil logo. That is like a rubberized sticker material. It's not embroidery. I kind of wish it was, but it is like a sticker. Hopefully that holds up well over time. But moving down into the uppers of the shoe, you have this earth tone mixture of panels, with the upper section being like a hairier suede, versus moving lower on the side panels, you have a short nubuck suede. And I think that's one of the main things that caught my attention was the materials used, because it was very noticeable that you had like a medium hair suede and a very short nubuck suede. And as you can see, it does have that textured motion to the suede, very soft. And I would say even the hairier suede section of the shoe is very soft as well. Moving into the 4-foot strap, again, it also has that hairy suede. And coming into the toe box, it's more of that shorter suede. It's almost a mixture between the two. I think it skirts the line between a very hairy suede and a very short nubuck suede. I think it's right in the middle section of the shoe, but overall, all the suede used on the shoe feels of quality. I love it. I love the feel of it. Very soft, even with the hairy to short suede. Moving into the heel counter of the shoe, again, you have that short suede that wraps around the heel counter of the shoe. Again, as you can see, my numbered pair is 1955 out of 1994. And that is stitched and embroidered into the shoe. And taking a look at the upper ankle collar section on the medial side of the shoe, try to get a closer look for you. It has that soft jersey knit texture to it. And taking a look at the upper eyelid section of the shoe, it does come in a short off-white suede texture material, moving down into the forefoot strap section and into the toe box. That is like an off-white short hair suede. And moving into the inner side panels, this material used is like your standard neoprene sock liner. That is the texture of these three panels here. I do kind of wish that they would have used this off-white short suede in these sections versus that neoprene style sock liner. And that same material and texture is also used to the medial side of the shoe. And taking a look at the tongue, it does come in that neoprene style sock liner as well. And you do have this Bad Bunny style design that's at the top of the tongue. And the shoe does come pre-laced with your rope laces, but I did see an extra set of laces that they provided. And just taking a quick look at them, it looks exactly the same. And I'm pretty sure that my left shoe is already pre-laced, so I'm not sure. I guess they just provided extra laces. And the lace tips do have that Badbo design to them as the extra set that they provided. And we will take a look at my right shoe just to verify, but the insoles, they are in that earth tone colorway, and it has Adidas, Prada, Bad Bunny. All right, guys, so here's a quick look at my right shoe. We'll go over the overall quality of this side. Again, very nice texture, hair suede up top. Really nice to the touch, feels of quality. All the panels on this shoe feels of quality. I really like the short hair suede that's used on the lower section of the shoe. Hair suede feels good as well, so no complaints there. Again, the shoe just feels nice in hand. Take a look at the toe box. Really like the overall shape of the toe box and the width of it. Let's give you a overall look down on the shoe. As you can see, it has a wide footbed to it, which I like, being that I'm like a semi-wide footer. I wasn't sure how this shoe would fit, so I did go up a half size from my normal size 12 to a 12 and a half in this shoe. But looking at the width of the shoe in person, I think I probably could have got away with just sticking to my true size 12. It does look like it'll be wide foot friendly. Just looking at that overhead shot of the shoe. And that's one thing I will say about some Adidas shoes. I do like the overall width of it, because I do have a pair of the Bad Bunny Campus silhouette, and that shoe fits amazing. Very comfortable shoe. And again, the toe box width on that shoe also is excellent. So I think I shouldn't have any issues with this shoe, just looking at the overhead width of the shoe. So I think we should be fine on that. But again, really like the overall toe box shape. Very nice and sleek. Jumping into the midsole of the shoe, it almost gives off like a suede feel to it, but I actually think it's some type of Adidas Boost type material that's used. It's just kind of somewhat gives off like a suede feel to it. But moving down into the outsole, you do have this milky outsole. Very nice. Almost gives off like it could possibly glow in the dark vibes to it, but I don't think so. But you know what? We can test it just to make sure. Yeah, no glow for this shoe, but I really do dig the milky outsole to the shoe. I think it's a very nice contrast to the earth tones that's used in the upper sections of the shoe. I will say, seeing images of this shoe online versus when I actually got it in hand, I was expecting the brown earth tones to be much darker, but getting them in person, the brown comes off like a very light milk chocolate brown versus what some of the images that I saw online. It looks a lot darker versus in hand. And in post-production of this video, I will try to get my images as close as possible to the actual overall colorway of the shoe. And I really try not to oversaturate the darker earth tone hues on the shoe. But yeah, guys, as you can see, my right shoe was already laced up, so I'm guessing Adidas just decided to throw an extra set of laces in because they are actually the exact same rope style laces. So kind of wish they would have provided like a darker earth tone color lace to go with it, but it's all good, I guess. But yeah, guys, this is Bad Bunny's signature shoe from Adidas, the Bad Bunny 1.0s. Again, this is the earth tone colorway. They have a couple more colorways coming out. I know they have an all off-white colorway. I think that one is called the Resilience. I'll try to throw some pictures up. Bad Bunny was actually spotted at Superbowl weekend wearing an alternate colorway, so that shoe should be releasing in the next week or so. I think in all, I've seen, I want to say 4 different pairs of them so far, with the all white one set to release this upcoming week, I believe. So I will be trying to go for that one, because initially the all white pair is the one that really caught my attention and piqued my interest in the shoe. And then when this shoe shock drop on Monday, I think those earth tone contrasting panels really set the shoe off and really intrigued me. So I had to jump on that. And lucky enough, I was able to hit a pair before they sold out. And again, this one being limited to 1994. I think I probably would keep this one in the collection. At the moment, some people are running up the prices in the resale market right now because they're a limited shoe. I've seen some over $1,000 USD, but you know, I'm not the one that price gouges people, so this will be something I probably will keep in my collection. But let me know in the comments how you feel about this Bad Bunny 1.0. Are you interested in the shoe? Not really a big fan of it. Let me know in the comment section. I think what I've seen so far on the internet with this shoe is it's been really a mixed bag on the shoe. I won't even front on it. I've seen a lot of people just can't stand the shoe to people liking it. So, but for me, when I first originally saw the all white pair, again, as I stated, it piqued my interest. The first image I saw of the shoe, and I want to say I saw that picture maybe last October, somewhere around there. And I've kept the same energy with this shoe. I'm still a big fan of it, and I can't wait to the releases of the other colorways. So I will try to pick those up as well. And real quick before we get out of here, here's a rear shot of them together. As I stated earlier in the video, this heel kind of the shoe, how it offsets, the design offsets. Very unique look. I know some people can't stand the overall design of the rear of the shoe, but it is very different. Let's jump up into the tongue. Very nice padded tongue. Here's a look at the insole. Both the insoles are identical, so I'll just keep one out. But it is in that earth tone brown. And you have Adidas powder Bad Bunny. And here's a look at the outer insole. And again, you have that Puerto Rico branding on the heel. Very nice. And it also has that Adidas powder Bad Bunny. And shout out to any of my Latin folks, if we have any in the building. Buenas tardes, ¿cómo estás? Let me know in the comment section. And if you stayed to this far, gracias. I'm gonna give you all a treat just for that. This shoe will be coming up next on the channel. Sneak peek, here's a sneak peek. You know the colorway, stay tuned to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed that quick sneak peek. Again, stay tuned to the channel. That shoe is coming up next. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through for a quick look at Bad Bunny's signature release shoe, the Badbo 1.0 in the earth tone colorway. Very dope shoe in my opinion. Again, as I stated, I know this shoe and design is not for everyone, but you know, sometimes when an artist comes out with a signature shoe, it's their signature shoe for a reason, and sometimes it's not for everyone, and I get that. And I respect your overall opinion of it. For me, this one speaks to me, guys. But overall, I think the materials used, it feels of quality. I really love the overall feel of the suede panels, as well as the overall contrast between those panels and the colorway. Yeah, so I think Adidas executed the shoe very well. That's another thing I could say about Adidas. I really like the quality of suedes that they do use for their shoes. But again, guys, stay tuned to the channel. Appreciate y'all as always. Until the next time, peace.